Hello, 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 hello. I'm back. Oh my God. I feel like Mariah Carey during Christmas. But like for me, it's the Valentine's Day period where I literally I basically crack out of my ice and break and I'm here. Did I think I was going to come back to this podcast? Absolutely not. I thought like, yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with it. But you know what? I said, I feel like the streets still need me. So here I am.
They do.
Here I am. And if you are listening to us via podcast and you've just heard another voice, that is the wonderful sounds of my baby sister. So for those who do not know, and you should know, with me is joined my amazing baby sister, Temi Oloni Shakin, Dr. Temi Oloni Shakin. Yes. She is not just a doctor, she's also an influencer as well. She hosts amazing brunches where she educates people about diabetes, where you have a page where you dedicate to diabetes and educate us about just health in general. And she's here with me today. She's never been on the pod.
No, and I don't know why that is.
Why is that? Do you know what? I always thought it was... Do you know what? No, we're not doing that.
What are we not doing?
You told me that when your friends used to listen to my podcast, you would yell at them and tell them to switch it off.
Yeah.
Tell us why.
It used to give me the ick.
How did it give you the ick?
Because who wants to hear about their sister's sexcapades? I don't want to hear that. I literally come home and my friend will be playing on loudspeaker. I say, absolutely not.
But here you are.
Yeah, here I am.
Why are you here then?
I thought the world needs to hear me.
You thought the world needs to hear you?
After you took a break, I thought, wow, I may have actually lost the only chance I would have ever had to come on the podcast. So now that you're back, I had to get in there.
You had to get in there.
Get in there and make sure that I never regretted it. So here I am.
Here you are. Tem.
Yes.
Now, as this is your first time, you still have to follow the rules. Now, every time I do this show, for those who have been rocking with me since 2000 and quay, meaning I can't even remember, like I think 2000 and maybe 17, 18, there are 5 questions I ask, but there's the number one question I ask. Now, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, now you know. Temi, when the fuck did you get laid last? I can't believe I'm asking you that.
I know.
Oh my God.
I mean, to be honest,
we don't talk about sex
no,
as siblings. We don't.
And
I feel like if we do, it's from a health point of view.
Yeah, we talk about it factually.
Yes.
I don't want to get into any feelings of it. That's like my...
I used to try and she'd be like, Demi?
Yeah.
Demi?
It's not like... It's
but
not
you've been opening up a bit by bit.
I have been trying to open up bit by bit, but I still cringe. Like, it still makes me cringe.
I still see you as my baby. I'm just like... Yeah. You're having sex?
Yeah.
But she's a whole fiance, so... Girl, you better be busting it wide.
Lordy.
Anyway,
yes.
When did you get laid last, Tem?
It was sometime this week. It was
really?
One of the weekdays.
You didn't tell me. So you had sex?
Yeah.
You're having sex?
Yeah. Well,
wow.
Am I supposed to tell the truth?
Yes.
Oh, well, then obviously not. No, of course I'm not.
No. When did you have sex last then?
No, of course it was this week.
Really?
Yeah.
When do you have sex? We speak so much. I just don't understand.
If I miss your call and then call you back like half an hour later, we've probably had sex.
Oh my God, I'm cringing. Yuck. That's disgusting. Was it good?
It is good, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes it good?
He's
gonna have to look at him in the eye now.
Yeah.
Like, so you're giving my sister good sex.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's very good at... God, I haven't even discussed this with him.
Yes.
But he'll be fine. He's very good at foreplay.
Ooh.
So we make a very big effort to make sure that foreplay is like... He is perfectly fine with me finishing and him not finishing.
Okay, add us with the foreplay.
Yeah. So I feel like we like take it in turns because... This is like too TMI for me.
This is TMI.
He
Go on.
He can go on for a really long time.
What is it? You mean PIV?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, for a really long time, and that can sometimes be too long for me.
How long?
So, a long time.
Okay.
A very long time. So we focus more on foreplay when it's like something that I want, and if it's something that he wants, then we allow it to. And sometimes it's the middle. Sometimes it's both of us, but it's not always like. We just take it in turns, and it's like we go with whoever is clearly like feeling it more in the moment.
I like that.
Yeah, it's nice. It is nice. It makes you want to do it more.
Because sometimes it's just like it's not always about me. Sometimes you want it to be about them.
Yeah.
And I like it when a guy dedicates time to just the woman, especially because I feel like you know, usually in casual sexual relationships, it's always about the guy. The guy is the focal point.
Yeah.
It's the guy's nut that matters.
That's what counts as sex.
We believe that is the only thing that counts as sex.
That's what I've thought for a very long time. It's the only thing that counts as sex. And it's insane because even though you can talk about it factually, you know that's not the case, but then subconsciously you still feel that way. So that's all that matters, because your subconscious is what's going to dictate what you do and how you see things. You can say it's not all about men, but if you in your practice you're still focusing and centering men, then nothing's changed really. So it's good that, but it's something that like we talk about sex a lot.
Do you guys ever use any of my tips? Do you see any of my tips?
I did use one of your tips when you were talking about, you were saying that when I was telling you that he lasts for a very long time, and you said that I should perform more like foreplay on him to help speed things up. Yeah. And I gave that a go, and I was like, oh, to be fair, it worked quite well.
Ooh, see, listen. Yeah. I know good sex.
Yeah, you do. You do know good sex. You do know good sex. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
I know my sex.
Yes.
Do you know what's so interesting though? I always say that when it comes to sex, I feel like a lot of people assume that PIV is the bread and butter of sex. Yeah. But foreplay, so mutual masturbation, edging, watching each other, maybe even teasing before you've seen each other, just texting and allowing it to lead up to that point can be so amazing. Temi, thank you so much for sharing that, because this is probably the only time you're ever going to open up to me about your sex life.
It really is.
And I know after we walk out of this room,
I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to be like, don't think that because we did it, like we spoke about it once, that we're going to continue speaking about it. No, because one thing about Oloni, she does not care about my boundaries. She does not give a heck about my boundaries. She'll be like, but we're sisters. I'm like, no, you can't use, that's not a free for all. I'll be like, nope, we're done now.
But I'll be happy to tell her about mine.
Yes, I'm more than happy.
But sometimes she doesn't always want to listen.
I don't know.
But I'm always safe in terms of, when I say safe, I mean, wait, let me land.
Please.
Let me land. Can I take off? Do. Okay. What I mean is that I will take the morning after pill. Is that not safe?
In what way?
I don't want no baby.
Yeah, but what about everything else?
What, I will get checked. I get checked.
Okay.
I get checked regularly.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you know what?
What do we always say?
Prevention is better than cure. Yes, exactly. You're right. It's true.
Exactly.
Right. But do you know what's so crazy? Another reason why I didn't do this podcast for a very long time was because I felt like I wasn't having sex. Like I just felt like there was nothing to share.
But not having sex is important as well.
It is important because you get to discover and go on a journey with yourself. Like, why am I not having sex? And I felt like the reason why I wasn't having sex for so long, because I think the longest I'd gone without sex in my life since I've been busting it wide was maybe a year and a few months. It was a year and a few months, and I remember I celebrated it, and the Shade Word decided to post about it. I don't know who asked them, so here we are. But I ended up having sex, and I remember like when I went on the journey of it, I enjoyed the power. Yeah. And I feel like the reason why I stopped having sex was because I was used to having sex in relationships. I'd never ever been even though like I know my shit and I know what I'm talking about when it comes to sex, I'd never really, if I did dabble in casual sex, it would only be for a little while, not enough for me to get hurt. And I eventually found myself in a relationship regardless. Yeah. But it was just like this time, it was just like I wanted to be single. And I felt like I didn't enjoy the after feeling of sex that I was having. It always felt like a guy was trying to take something from me. Yeah. Even though we were both consenting, it was just like, this sex is not going to be fulfilling until I've taken something from you and I've nutted on top. Yeah. Nutting is not enough. I have to make you feel like I robbed you. And I could always feel that and that's why I believe in aftercare when it comes to sex. Aftercare, especially when you're having casual sex, is so important. Yeah. It's so important. I mean, how do you feel?
I think I agreed with your reasons for not having sex. I was happy for you because I agree. I feel like if you aren't, at the end of the day, no matter what it is, if you're not enjoying it, if you're not feeling good afterwards, then you should just stop doing it.
Absolutely.
Whether that's that you are having casual sex and you're not enjoying that, or you're not having casual sex and you're not enjoying that, do whatever is making you happy. If it's not making you happy, then stop doing it. And I feel like you were able to discover more things about yourself, discover what you like and what you didn't like, and be able to like push the sort of BS stress that can come around thinking I just want to sleep with that person.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I think it was good. Listen, I was happy to not have to hear the stories, so I was I was more than happy for you.
I'm like, oh my god, he's used
literally,
me,
and I'm just like,
nobody used me, because at the end of the day, I feel like it's consenting.
You want
I
it
wanted
too.
to.
You want it
It's
too.
just the aftermath.
Yeah.
Did I pronounce it aftermath?
Aftermath.
Aftermath.
Is it
What?
aftermath? It's math.
It's one of them.
What the fuck is aftermath?
Aftermath. I don't know.
It's aftermath.
Yeah.
What is math?
I don't know.
Maths. Yeah.
But
anyway.
I just feel like after the do, it just felt, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't feel nice all the time.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, hold on.
It's supposed to be a glowy, rosy
You're supposed-
feeling after.
yeah.
It's supposed to be euphoric after.
Euphoric. And it's just like, oh, wait, I'm not really enjoying this.
Yeah.
And I know myself well enough to be like, okay, this is a self-discovery. And if I'm not enjoying this, just tap out.
Yeah.
It's okay to tap out for a little bit. Unless I was to come across someone who I felt I was really into sexually, and I felt there just wasn't, and I didn't want to give anybody that opportunity. I said, I don't have time to try and interview people before I hook up with them. Let me just do this on my own and just go on dates. Have you guys been seeing my date vlogs, by the way? I've been posting them. It's been so hilarious.
I love your dating vlogs.
Thank you.
I've
met some kooks. Yeah. Anyway, Temi, we are going to do some fire questions for you, okay? Because I want to know you. For those who do not know, again, my sister's getting married very soon. Yes. Woo! Show them the fucking ring. Show them the ring. Watch it glow. I helped pick it as well.
Absolutely.
How did I do? How did me and Bay do?
Because
we went together.
Tens
across the board. Tens. So I've got some fire questions dedicated to, like, I just want to know what you would go for, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
Anything you're not feeling, just tell me to cut it out. I will.
Okay.
All right. So sex or a clean flat?
They both feel so good.
They do.
I'd say sex.
You would say sex?
In a clean flat.
Okay. Next one. Never have sex again, or keep your sex life, but no, £750,000 is your financial ceiling forever.
Okay. I'll do that.
What will you do?
£750,000 is my financial ceiling forever.
Okay.
£750,000 is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. And the thing is, once you end up making...
Yeah,
you went way too high, but it's too late. Because the thing is, once you're making...
I thought to myself, like,
don't get me wrong, we will be able to make. We are going more.
Yeah.
But realistically, they say once you hit a certain number anyway, like your quality of life doesn't really increase that much. Like your happiness doesn't increase that much anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
You can get more things, but getting the more things is not going to do anything for your happiness, like your internal. Compared to, they say money doesn't buy happiness. It does if you don't have any money.
Money definitely buys
happiness. Exactly. But the difference between buying like a small yacht and a large yacht is not going to make you any happier. But the difference between not being able to pay your bills and being able to buy a small yacht, something tells me there's some happiness in between there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For those who are listening and joining us, make sure you use the hashtag. I don't know if you guys even use hashtag. I'm not even on Twitter anymore, but it'd be nice if you did. Make sure you use the hashtag laidbarepodcast. If you are listening to us, via Spotify or whatever app it might be, Apple, or even Global, because we're on Global. I didn't even know that. I searched the other day and I saw that we were on Global. Oh. Make sure you take a screenshot, tag me in your stories, whether that's your Snapchat, your Instagram, your Twitter, whatever social media app you kids be using these days. Tag me. Okay, I've got another one for you, madam. Dream wedding or dream holiday destination?
That's so hard.
Yeah?
That is so hard.
What are you thinking? Talk to me.
Because a dream wedding right now would be that someone else is planning it. That would be my dream right now.
You've got someone else planning it,
yes,
though.
But
you are planning it too, but you've got a planner as well.
I have a planner, but we also are having two. So one of them is solely down to me, and I have to deal with people, aka your mother.
Yes.
And no one is going to be able to... I need someone to take that over for me. Mm-hmm. So that would be amazing. However... I love holidays. They're my life.
They are her life. How many countries have you been to, Tem?
I've been to over 30 countries.
Temi travels so much.
I love traveling.
Temi's thing is traveling. I think mine is bags.
1000% bags. Oloni buys bags. I buy holidays.
She buys holidays.
I sit on Skyscanner all day. She's taking her ass to Harrods.
Yeah.
Very different ways of spending it.
Or I'm sitting on the phone with my girl and we're just like, what new bag should we get? Like,
she'll be talking about bags and I'm like, That bag is a holiday, mate.
I do like a cheeky holiday. Like, Temi plans the holiday. Like, if I want to go anywhere, she's literally my travel agent.
I'm there just like, so we can get this, we can get you out at this everything.
Time. Like, honestly, if I go anywhere with her, I don't have to use my brain. I know she hates
her favorite saying, and I love it. I love it.
See that in your beautiful pearly smile.
I love it.
She absolutely hates it, but it's true.
I'll be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be like to her, where are we going?
When I go to places on my own, I know even at my big age, Temi be watching me. She will be watching me. She'll, where are you now?
I'll be like, what gate are you at? Did you get on the plane? Where are you going?
But I do fine on my own, or if I'm going for a group of friends, like I let them handle it.
Yeah, exactly. You do fine. So then I'm like, when we're together, why aren't you? I'll literally tell her. At one point she was like, you could be kidnapping me. I wouldn't even know about it. And I was like, yeah, no, I am aware. I am very aware.
Oh my god. Okay, Temi, you did well with those 5 questions.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think what I would pick if I was to get married or do a dream destination or travel. I'm trying to think. I'd probably pick a dream wedding.
Probably
well.
the
What
wedding.
did you pick?
I haven't chosen. I'd probably pick the wedding unless the holiday was a 6-month holiday.
Unless it was a 6-month holiday.
Yeah, because then those are both once in a lifetime
sense.
opportunities. But realistically, the wedding is the once in a lifetime thing.
Yes.
And I'm actually very good at planning holidays.
You're good at many things. Temi is good. Like, I feel like I toot your horn, but I don't feel like
going. Toot, toot.
I do enough, to be honest. People say that I toot your horn. I'm just like, I don't even like scratch the surface, because Temi is very talented. She's an amazing singer. She's a doctor.
You.
I feel like I hoot and holler about you to people.
Keep going.
But like... What else can you do? Did I say singer? She can sing, she can dance. You can memorize lyrics.
Yeah, I'm very good at lyrics.
When Temi was like, power. I would say when you were like 5 years old, she doesn't remember, but I still do. I was even listening to Eminem today. They were playing Eminem on the radio today, and I was just like, oh my god, Temi used to know these lyrics off by heart. It was Stan by Eminem. She knew, she doesn't know it now, but she knew it back then off by heart. What else? She's an amazing aesthetic doctor as well.
Oh, yes.
We need to go down to Overdue.
We do.
I'll be getting my Botox. I'll be getting my Botox at Overdue. So girls, if you do want to get your Botox, make sure you do get yourself down to Overdue. Do you do like Botox for like the vulva?
We don't yet, but it's definitely something you'd look into. Yeah, definitely, because it's something that I've even like researched before. Yeah, because obviously it can really help with like vaginismus. Ooh. So it's like medical, and that's the beautiful thing about aesthetics. It's not just
and she's not just like an aesthetic. She's not a nurse. She's a doctor, meaning she's overqualified. Okay, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, you can use it. You can do things that aren't just for aesthetic purposes, even though aesthetic purposes are great, and we all want to look as great as we can. You can also do it for medical purposes as well. So I love being able to combine those two things together.
What are your thoughts when people say they're not really into the whole like, you know, Botox or fillers? Like, how do you react to that in general?
I find it so draining because people don't know what they're talking about. And anytime you ask them like, oh, okay, so what's your issue with Botox, for example? They'll say things like, well, can't you go blind? I'm like, completely incorrect. Oh. You don't know the difference between what you're talking about. I'm assuming you're talking about filler and the very, very, very tiny chance that it can end up in a vessel and cause a vascular occlusion. But realistically, if it's administered by a medical professional, that's very unlikely to happen, and there are signs and ways to prevent it and see it and treat it. So people don't understand. They see things on, you know, like we used to watch My Life and Kids, and they had the episode. Yeah, exactly. And I remember watching that and thinking, oh, this stuff is dangerous. But obviously I was like, what? Like
I used to think it was. Yeah. But then she'd start like operating on me, and I was just like, well, it's free.
I'd always come home with stuff. Even in medical school, I'd be like, let me practice on you.
She used to hit my knee and then be angry if I didn't reflex.
She had reflex. I think she was faking it.
I wasn't faking it. It didn't move.
You wouldn't actually be like, is that it? What are they teaching you in school? I'm like, get away from me.
But I love it. You've gone from like slicing up frogs to like, do you remember that frog picture? Yeah. That is like the cutest photo of you as a medical student. Yeah, there was this photo that she had where she was like slicing and dicing a frog. I'm guessing, what were you guys doing to it?
We were just learning different anatomy and stuff. It was it wasn't actually at uni. It was like a university society's cardiothoracic opening day, and I saw my certificate the other day. Cardiothoracic.
Chai. Okay. So education.
I sound so stupid. Education. You're so funny. You're actually so funny.
Go on.
I saw.
You did go to the best university.
I did.
She did. She went to ICSM.
ICSM. Shout out ICSM. So So we just went to it one day after uni, and there's a picture of me. I was like posing for their photographer, and I'm just so cute.
She's a poser as well. She's a poser.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, okay. And what about when it comes to filler? Like, how do you feel about that? Because I remember I used to think, ooh, do black women need filler?
Yes.
But now that when I say I'm in your world, I mean I'm in your world via you.
Yeah.
So I see that these enhancements aren't actually bad, and it does a lot for people's faces.
Yeah,
so
and a lot for people's confidence.
Tell me more.
I think the issue is that people judge aesthetics by the bad side because good facial aesthetics is not detectable.
Yeah.
You can't tell. If you can walk down the street and say, oh, you know, wow, you can really see her lips from a distance, or wow, you can really tell his cheeks have been overfilled, then that's not the standard that you should be basing it from. You should be basing it off of the person that you have no clue, because when it's done well, you have no clue. When my patients leave, no one knows that they've had a treatment done.
And they'll be chasing you down. Dr. Temi,
yes,
Dr. Temi.
Because that's how it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a place for filler, there's a place for Botox, there's a place for skin boosters, lasers, all of the things. You have to go to a reputable doctor. You have to make sure that they understand your face. It's not one size fits all, and someone who's willing to say no to you. I feel like a lot of my patients really like the trust came when I would tell them, nah, what you want, we're not going to be able to achieve. You potentially need surgery if you really want that, but if not, we can get you like 50% of the way with this treatment. And they're like, wow, thank you. Most people just want to take my money, and I'm like, taking your money is not ethical if it's not going to give you the results you want. So I think that black women should have the treatments that are suitable for them. I think all people should have the treatments that are suitable for them. And
how can we book an appointment, Dr. Temi?
Yeah, so if you just search Overdue Clinic on Instagram, TikTok, then you can just send me a DM, or you can WhatsApp me. My WhatsApp's on there, and we can get you looking beautiful as ever.
Oh, I love that. Now, pop culture. Me and Temi love pop culture down. Now, we've seen what's been going on, last couple of weeks when it comes to David and Victoria. Brooklyn has literally given us the tea.
He has.
Piping hot, told us what the hell is going down. Now, we've always seen the rumours. We knew what was going down.
Yeah.
I was always team David and Victoria. He has given us the tea, piping hot, given us everything that's happened. Yeah. Things that we already suspected.
We already knew this. We actually knew. There was nothing he said
that we didn't know.
But it was amazing. It was amazing to read it all.
Yes. And to confirm as well.
To actually confirm it. Because but rumours, rumours
finna flow.
They are. But
and they come from somewhere.
So it was like everything he was saying, I was like, we've known this for like a year.
Right. And, I'm not going to lie. I've always been team David and Victoria.
Yeah.
We were even arguing, even in Nigeria.
Yeah.
She told me, like, listen, they're the ones that are doing something crazy.
Yeah, and this was before he even put it out, because I know that he is. They are. You can just know that they're crazy. They want to curate.
I was like crazy.
No, they are.
Love
crazy.
him.
No. It's not about that. They want to control him, and it's understandable, because I think when you are so in the public eye and you've been scrutinized, like watching David's documentary reminded me of how horrifically he was treated by the public when things. When he's their golden boy, he's their golden boy, and when he messes up like everyone does, he had death threats. Like, it's insane. Anyway, football
and we
fans,
know how they treated Victoria
exactly.
as well.
Victoria talking about her weight constantly. So I understand why they are very meticulous about their how they're viewed by the public. But now imagine being one of their children. They didn't ask to be in it.
The other three are doing perfectly fine.
For now. Brooklyn was doing fine 3 years ago as well. Like, you can, and also, he's the firstborn son. Like, things are so much more on, as you lot like to say, being the firstborn.
Firstborn is hard.
Really hard.
Because we're the trial.
So why aren't you defending Brooklyn then? He's literally yours. Pig. Yeah, exactly.
Because
he's the guinea pig.
Why am I not defending him? I feel like the reason why I'm not defending him
because you're a Spice Girls fan.
Not because I'm just a Spice Girls fan. I'm also a David Beckham fan.
Okay.
No, realistically, do you know what it is? I feel like there's no family in this world that doesn't have its problems.
Of course.
I know a lot of families are tapped. If people stayed in our house for like a week and understood Yoruba, they would think that we were crazy.
Yeah,
but we all get each other.
We do.
And I think even we have had arguments, we've had disputes, but I think it always results to we are going to work it out. Yeah. We're going to talk about it. We'll give each other space, but we will never, ever. There's nothing in this world that I feel like, even if I was famous, like huge and big, like the Beckhams tomorrow or Brooklyn tomorrow, I don't think there's anything that will ever push me to want to put our dirty laundry out there. But at the same time, you say what you don't know.
But I also think that because Brooklyn he's never going to be his parents. He's never going to be that big, that famous. He's putting it out directly. They do it undercover. They do it discreetly. They have a PR machine working for them. So they are putting his business out there at the end of the day. And like I said...
And you think they're not? You think Nicola and her billionaire family, they're not doing anything?
My point is, they're both doing it. So you're saying it like you want to blame Brooklyn. Like, I would never put the family... I would never put family business out there. His parents are literally doing it.
I'm just saying, go and work it out. I'm saying go and work it out.
But he doesn't want to work it out. And he's saying, leave me alone. You guys keep putting stories in the media. So I'm going to let's put it all... You keep doing sneaky stuff. Let's just lay it out on the table. Then no one can say, what's going on with them? Why didn't he come to this party? Why didn't he come to that party? He literally said, I came and I wanted to see you for your birthday, and you said no. The only time you can see me is at the party, and I don't want her there.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Of course, I'm not wrong. And I don't care for Brooklyn.
I want them to work it out.
I truly don't care.
And I'm not going to cancel his mum and dad. Like he told us. Now
it's very scary. Very scary person. This is very scary behavior. They are not going to cancel.
What am I going to cancel them? Me. I'm not going to cancel them.
I don't know.
I'm not going to cancel them. I said, listen, I hear what you're saying and everything, but it's posh and Bex. What do you want me to do?
Now imagine how he feels. And I want to say this again. I don't care about
how
him.
He feels.
I don't care about him.
I can't imagine anything until I see a couple zeros in my bank account. They have helped that boy through trials and tribulation. Anything he wanted.
Why are you describing?
Anything he wanted.
Why are you describing a parent?
I'm just saying stuff.
You're describing. Yeah, I know you are. You're saying
this. At the end of the day, realistically,
yeah.
Because if this was Harry and Meg, like when it was Harry and Meg, we all said,
yeah, but it's obviously it's not even remotely the same because Nicola is a billionaire heiress, who has ties to the far right. So again, I don't care. It's about like what I believe, who I believe.
It's coming on my side to defend me a little bit.
It's who I believe is in the right and in the wrong in the situation. Morally, I think they're all bankrupt and I could care less what happens. But for entertainment purposes, this is an episode of Real Housewives. Whose side am I going to go on? Realistically, it's bad and bad. But who is in the right? And the thing is, I think the reason that I also side with Brooklyn in this situation is because I have followed him for years because obviously like he's one of the
and first... I've been following David Beckham since 2015.
But because he's one of the first like nepo babies that I paid attention to because he is Victoria and David Beckham's child. He is literally celebrity royalty. And I would see how he would the disrespect on his Instagram.
It's a lot. She would always tell me the comments were crazy.
I used to send it to my friend. We used to send it back to each other and be like, "Rah, this is nuts." He goes through so much. I feel like as a parent, you would want to shield them from that.
Yeah.
So you constantly doing things, and then even for the past like year, I've been seeing his comments, and people have been like, "Why aren't you there for your dad?" Da, 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 da. So if you could say, "Oh, as Brooklyn, look at all the things your parents has done for you," as a parent, why would you not say, I need to stop doing anything that is going to make my child be attacked online?
Yeah.
I don't even know what sort of age we're in where it's acceptable to say things that you know are going to get your child attacked online. Yeah. That's nuts to me.
No, it
I couldn't do that. We couldn't do that to each other. Because
couldn't.
I'll flip on that. I could be like, I'm not talking to her. And then the moment someone says something on your comment, I'll be like, go fuck yourself. Like, who are you talking to? They'll be like, what? I'll be like, yeah, no, don't get it twisted.
I may not be fucking with her, but
yeah, it's between us. Yeah. So I agree. They need to take their stuff offline because nobody wants to see that. But that includes their PR team, Victoria and David, if you're listening.
You're not fighting
Victoria and David, if you're listening. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind.
Wasting my time. I'm not wasting your time. You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. That was a banger. That song should have been number one, actually.
I thought that was going to be, to be honest. I thought it was going to be that one. But the other one, I'd heard it kind of, but not, hence, I mean, let's not talk about her music. Anyway.
We went to go see Hamilton in New York. Actually, before we do Hamilton in New York, we've done enough pop culture.
Yeah,
we'll do that another time.
Yeah.
Temi and I often have this argument, right?
God.
It's whether or not boys and girls can be friends. Men and women, can they be friends? I feel like they can be friends. She argues and says, well, you slept with some of yours, so those can't be your friends. And I'm just like, you could still be, just because I've slept with them, don't mean that they can't still be my friends.
No, not really.
You think so?
I don't think that men and women who have, I don't really think that men and women can be friends to the same extent that you can be friends with your own gender if those two people are like straight. Yeah. I don't think that you can be friends because I believe that the closeness...
So you think that friendship, if you sleep with someone, you can't be friends with them at all?
No, you potentially can be, but I don't really think you guys are friends. Like by definition, friendship is platonic. The moment you make it sexual, where is the friendship coming from?
Who came up with that definition that friendship must be platonic?
That is what friendship is then.
No, friendship can be platonic, but I feel like friendship can be many things, just like relationships could be many things. Like, people would often argue that relationships are just supposed to be monogamous, but we understand that there are different forms of relationships. You have open relationships, you have E&M relationships, you have polyamorous. There are different forms of you have monogamous relationships, of course.
And you have things like friends with benefits. But
yes.
If we agreed that friendships can also be sexual as well as platonic, we wouldn't use the term friends with benefits. It would just be, this is my friend.
Yeah, but you're describing what type of friends they are. You're putting them under the umbrella.
It's not...
Because it's an umbrella of friendship.
No,
I feel like with friendship, because let's be real, even when we're talking about friendship, you might even call an acquaintance. An acquaintance could be seen as a friend as well.
And people say that all the time. People say, no. We're not friends. We're acquaintances.
No, but when people say no, it's to define, to let them know that,
we're not that close. Exactly. So friendship is a close, platonic relationship with someone.
I want to know what you guys think.
If you have slept with someone, you... At one point or another, one of you or both of you have found the other person attractive. But really, what is that barrier between being in a relationship then? How do you differentiate it between being in a relationship?
But I feel like in friendships, like sometimes people even might flirt. Like we've spoken about flanter. Are you allowed to flirt with someone you're in a relationship with? I mean, that you're in a friendship with. Can you flirt with someone you're in a friendship with if you're both single, for example?
Yes, but that's my point. Why are you only doing it if you're single? If there's
Are you still friends though?
What?
Are you still friends if you flirt with someone that you're friends with?
I think that you are like on their roster. You're a potential. I don't think you guys are truly friends like that. Like
clauses.
No, it's not clauses. I don't think you guys are actually like friendship is someone who you truly have no desire to have romantic feelings with or be with. Flanter is different because some people may just genuinely... I have a friend who would flirt with a tree. Like, she is just naturally flirtatious. But when she likes someone, that flirtation goes up a level. So to everyone else, they might see her and think, oh, she's flirting with one. It's like, nah, that's just her person. Like, that's just what she gives off. But when she likes someone, it's different. If she was doing that with one of our friends, I'd be like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like, what is happening here? I don't believe that two people who have had sex, who have seen each other naked, who have entered one another can be friends.
We know what sex is.
I'm just because you wanted definitions, so I'm defining
Thank you,
things.
Miss Dictionary.
You're very welcome.
Miss Thesaurus.
You're very welcome.
But let me say this: I think that if you've slept with someone, you can still have a friendship after. I've got guys that I've slept with, and we're still cool after. Like if I needed a favor from them, we'd know that we're not going to cross that boundary ever again because I might be in a relationship, they might be in a relationship,
and then if we both friends, they're your acquaintances. Because you're saying if I need anything from them,
because that's what friendship is. Sometimes, like it's transactional, isn't it?
But
and sometimes the transaction might be sex.
No, absolutely not. I'm talking about. When I'm talking about friendship, I'm talking about a close connection. I'm not talking about I know this person and if I needed something from them, I could ask them for it.
That was just me giving an example.
No, but I'm giving you I'm saying that specifically when I'm talking about friends, I'm talking about the closeness. Yeah. The people you can call at any time of the day. Not someone who's in your friendship group, so therefore you happen to see them a few times a year, but you don't have a one-on-one. When was the last time you called that person? When was the last time you WhatsApp? Those people are your friends. Most people only have a handful of true friends.
This is why
if one of those people are people you sleep with, I would hope that you would stop, to be honest, because then it goes from a handful to nothing. I personally get disturbed when people sleep with their friends.
How?
There are so many people out there in the world.
That is disturbing.
No one is. Listen, you can be disturbed by something that is consensual. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And I am disturbed by it because I'm just like, why are you doing this? It's also so messy. There's a difference between also sleeping with someone and then becoming their friend. I feel like that's slightly different to we're friends and then we slept together and are back to being friends. Get out of my face. Okay. Get out of my face.
Okay, but if it started with sex,
if it started with sex, and there are many years in between it,
and then you have sex again, and then you stop.
Okay, we're done.
Okay,
yeah,
let's do some dilemmas.
Okay,
I want to know what your thoughts are on what she's saying though, generally, because we always have this discussion, we always have this argument, and we never agree because I think she's just chatting poo.
I don't think I am. I think you feel that way because it justifies your behaviour.
Sentences together,
really
sweetly.
I appreciate it.
And it sounds like you're speaking sense, but on this occasion, I don't agree with
educated
you.
me.
Bishops,
yeah. Self-educated.
Self-educated. Education.
Yes.
Okay, guys. Use the hashtag laidbarepodcast.
Yes.
Make sure you're sharing this on your socials, especially if you're happy to have me back.
Woo, and we are.
And if
very
you're
happy.
you know, I had someone come up to me. No, it wasn't someone that came up to me. It was someone that made a TikTok. They were just like, "Oh, I'm so annoyed that it's not coming back." Tuesday, I was a secret listener. I said, "Well, fuck you then."
Literally,
I'm joking, not fuck you.
What does secret listener
but like,
mean?
I used to call like secret listeners like the people who love listening, but because it's about sex, they are a bit like apprehensive on sharing the show. But there's so many shows that are talking about giving the meanest and wickedest head and getting fucked, you know, the night before. I hear so many podcasts today
Now.
that are doing so now. So you guys have no reason. Make sure you're sharing this on your socials. Right, let's do some dilemmas because you know I love me some dilemmas.
Let's do it.
I love me some dilemmas. Okay, let me just prep them. You're doing so well, baby girl.
Thank you. So are you.
You're having so much fun. Okay, right. So I keep saying so. So this is what it feels like. We enjoyed Hamilton though in New York.
No, we did.
We should talk about that quickly
Yeah.
though. How was that Hamilton, New York?
Oh, that was the highlight of my year.
It really was.
For sure. Like
it was.
Like the high I felt after couldn't be contained. I think I slept for about 2 hours.
Really?
Woke up and then just got on it with the content. We had so much. I just couldn't stop looking through all the videos. I've never had a day go so perfectly in my life.
That day when your wedding will go
like
even
amen.
more perfect than that.
Amen.
Your wedding will be even more
Amen.
planned. It will be even more prepared.
Amen.
When I say that we prepared that day, like I know people are thinking, what the fuck are these girls talking about Hamilton? But for those who do not know, Hamilton is a theatre play. It's a musical. You can watch it on Disney Plus.
Yes.
I got obsessed with it during lockdown in 2019, 2020. Fell in love with it, made a room dedicated to it on Clubhouse, had some of the West End cast come on. Was amazing. Been obsessed with it since.
Yeah.
We love every single, not every single song, but
we love every single song, at least of the first act.
Do you not like the second act?
No, there are, the first act is incredible. Non-stop is the final song of the first act.
Ooh, so it just made it. Anyway, we are basically theatre kids.
Yes.
We love theatre a lot.
Yes.
And
Hamilton is our number one.
Hamilton is our number one. We flew all the way to New York to go and watch it.
Yes.
Because we had our favourite, Leslie Odom
Jr. had reprised his role as Aaron Burr on the Hamilton Broadway stage. And it was incredible. Like, it was everything you thought it would be and more. And I think going from watching him and watching all of the original cast on Disney, it was great. And I was like, wow, these people are incredibly talented. Hearing him sing live, watching him do all those moves, I was it was just like
he's still got
he's got it and more. And it's like he like the coolness that was oozing out of him. I was like, this is insane. It was his aura. It was crazy,
amazing.
Like 10,000 points up. It was incredible.
And not only did we get to watch it, but we got to meet him on the actual stage. On the stage.
I couldn't even.
We're Lin-Manuel's feet.
Yes.
Renee.
Yes.
Aye.
All of them
have touched.
It was insane.
It was amazing.
It felt like an out-of-body experience because it was so incredible to be there. And then we got to meet him. He was so lovely.
So sweet.
Oh, man.
Amazing.
It was incredible.
Amazing
the whole day
guy,
was incredible.
Talented.
The whole day was incredible.
We just prepped. We had our outfits ready. We got back to the hotel, started doing our makeup.
Yes.
If you have not seen Hamilton, please go and watch it.
And then tell us your thoughts. And then come be fans with us.
Yes. And again, I would suggest, because when people say, oh, how should I do it? Should I go watch it on Disney or should I go to a theatre? If I went to a theatre and watched it first, I wouldn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
When I watched it the first time, I still didn't really know what was going on. All I knew is I said, these songs are kind of hitting.
Yeah.
I was just like, these songs be hitting.
They
are rapping. Yes, you've got white people rapping too, but
it's majority black, thank God.
It is majority black. But you should go and watch it, I think, on Disney.
Yeah.
Then go get yourself.
Because I had to rewind it. When, I won't spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but when there's a song that brings in a twist, and I was like, I remember being in bed and I actually sat up the Morty with the Morty meme. Satisfied. Ooh. I sat up with the Morty meme and I said, what? Because
they ate with that.
I said, what kind of a twist is this? It was amazing. It was incredible. But yeah, New York, Hamilton, 10s across the board. 10s.
Okay, right, let's do a dilemma for Miss Tem. Sending your dilemmas, make sure you send it in to laidbarepodcast@gmail.com. You can also send me a voice note that I'd love to listen to. Right, first one. Hi Oloni, I'm 30 and I've slept with my best friend's ex. They were together for 6 years but broke up 2 years ago. She's moved on, but now I'm feeling guilty because the chemistry was real. Do I tell her and risk the friendship or keep quiet and accept that it's messy?
She's a horrible person. I feel
No, she's a horrible person.
Yeah, because I don't like to judge. That's
Yes.
like my number one thing.
Of course.
Like, I hate judging. But what do you mean you slept with your friend's ex of 6 years?
6
You're
years.
a nasty,
That was basically
nasty
marriage.
person. And don't get me started on him.
Yeah.
He's just, but you're the one asking. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that you're a nasty person. The fact that you're even asking this question, you should take it to your grave. Is that
Yeah.
what we're supposed to tell people in this? Take
You
it to
can
your
tell-
grave.
tell them what you feel.
Like, you should be ashamed, and
Yeah.
you should not bring that to her doorstep, because who is that even gonna
help?
Who is it gonna help? Who's it gonna make feel better?
Right.
I mean, she should know that she has a snake in her friendship group and get
Technically
rid of you.
Cut you loose. Yeah, I definitely feel like the only reason you'd want to tell her is to probably free and ease yourself of the guilt.
Yeah.
Nothing positive is going to come from that situation. I feel like you should even lock off communication if you haven't. This should not become a sneaky link.
No.
And if you do continue pursuing anything with that guy, I think you need to distance yourself from this girl, or just cut her off. And maybe let her know. That's only if you continue seeing him. But I do think you should completely stop, because it is a nasty thing. You're making
It's
that face,
so
but people
are going to do what they're going to do. No, I know. The face isn't. The face is thinking that someone could do that.
If the sex is good, she will go back again.
But what
And
confuses
sex
me?
sometimes is good when it's with someone you're not supposed
to be with.
Yeah, because I've had sex that's good, and I'm just like, I'm not supposed to be here, but this is so good.
Oh, God. What confuses
Are
me?
you finding out today that your sister's a bit of a whore?
No, it's not today that I found out. No. It was when I was telling them to take it off loudspeaker all those years ago. I was like, put your headphones in. I don't want to hear what she is saying. No, I'm joking.
You're not.
I'm joking. So my thing is, I find it very bizarre, because all of my friends have ever been with, past and present, I don't even see them as people. Like, and I feel like that's what happens when you truly decenter men.
Yeah.
Like, don't even see them. They're not people. They to me are, they don't really, like, that is your plus one. They don't even get names from me until it's been a few years. I'm not wasting my time learning your name. I'll give you a nickname. The nickname we gave you when you guys first started dating, when you were just pictures on a profile. Facts. That nickname is going to stick.
Yeah.
And then after a few years, we will learn your name and we'll get to slightly know you. But really, there should be no reason why you and I are really having that many conversations. Like, we don't need to. I always used to tell my friends, you will never have my man's number. My man is not your friend. And that is okay. And they think it's fine. I'm like, I'm not joking. Because people behave like this, and it's nuts.
No, I do feel like there should never ever be a level of closeness. You guys aren't friends.
No,
you know each other. You're acquainted. You're not even acquaintances. You're not acquaintances. Like, you're
two
nothing
people
to each other
who had a connection.
Yeah. I agree.
That's it.
Yeah, like, you spoke, but you know each other through me. But it's true, I agree. I'm the same as well. When I see my friends' partners, it's me shaking your hand and, Oga, that's
literally.
It. We don't need any form of closeness. I don't need to follow you on social media, any of that. I don't think I've ever followed any of my partners. I think it's, even if I see my friend's partner follow me, I find it so weird. Not that I think, oh, you're moving to me. It's not one of those ones, but it's just like, there's a boundary that I like to respect and give my friend. And then now you guys aren't together.
So now what happens?
You're the enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if you guys are cordial and you cordially broke up, you're still the enemy.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
because you have no reason to be close, to talk, to be pleasant,
text,
to anything, unless they've specifically asked you to keep an eye on that person.
Yeah.
In which case, now we're having fun.
Yeah.
But outside of that, what are you doing?
Nothing.
It's bizarre. I don't even know how you get to the point where you end up sleeping with your friend's ex.
It shouldn't even.
Because how did you first start flirting?
Get in that house?
How did you meet up?
Right.
How did you start kissing? Like, what is happening here?
Bizarre.
I agree. Very bizarre.
Very bizarre. Anyway, that's all the time we have for today. If you want Temi to come back, tag her. Tell them what your socials are, baby girl.
It is Temi Diabetic Doctor.
I know, that's right.
Yes.
When is your next brunch?
I'm going to be doing one at the beginning of March, I think.
Okay.
Because I just need some time. But yeah, I think the beginning of March. They've been amazing. And I know that people really enjoy them. So
I went to her last one. She finally invited me.
You're welcome.
It was like, I feel like it was even bigger and better. It was, your last one.
Yeah, we had Pilates.
She had Pilates.
We had
brunch,
speakers. We had brunch.
Quizzes. Gift bags.
Yeah.
Sponsors. It was a lot.
It was.
You're doing so well. And I'm so proud of you.
you.
I'm so grateful that you finally come on the pod.
I'm grateful that you finally had me. God, how many years of begging does someone have to do?
Beg, you
How many years?
Get out.
No, I've literally been looking forward to doing this for a very long time. I'm glad I've been able to. And thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're back.
Me too.
I know that the world is happy. I will be back again. The world is going to be happy to have you back again because they've missed you. I've missed
the show. I've missed my baby as well. My first true love has always been Laid Bare and this podcast. So I'm happy to be back. But we need to get the fuck out of here. You know where to catch me on all socials at Oloni, Instagram, I guess Twitter, Snapchat. It's actually not Snapchat. Well, Snapchat it's Oloni as well, but TikTok it's Oloni, like literally ITS Oloni. Someone stole my name. If anyone can like advise me on how to get that back, because I feel like someone did that.
Yeah, they did that.
Because who the hell is
and do they use it?
No.
Yeah, that's nasty work.
No,
that's nasty work. There's someone listening right now laughing because they did it.
Give it back. To pay you to give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. No, why?
Give it back.
Give it back. Take it back. How's he doing?
He said, take it back.
Take it back.
Give it back.
Anyway, we are signing out. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.